everyone, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you are new. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any future videos. And today's video is super exciting, as you can tell by the fact that I'm actually doing an intro. So today's video, I'm actually partnering with Silk, so they're sponsoring this video, which is like a dream. I've been using them for probably like 8 years, so it's super exciting that I'm partnering with them. And this is also a huge collab with a bunch of my fellow YouTube friends. So we're doing 5 days of recipes. I'm doing snacks, but the rest of them are doing breakfast, lunch, dinner, dessert. So we have got you covered with these 5 days in 5 ways type recipes. So they're gonna be delicious. I'm gonna leave all the playlists down below so that you can watch everybody's video. Don't forget to follow on Instagram if you haven't already. I'm always posting recipes, tips, talking on Instagram stories, and hosting giveaways on there. So if you haven't yet, I'll go follow me on there. And I love talking to you guys and just like asking you questions, getting to know you. So follow me on there, and yeah, let's get into the snacks. So the first snack we are making is this almond butter dip. So I'm starting off with 1 cup of the Silk cultured coconut, and I love this stuff. It's non-GMO, free of dairy, lactose, gluten, but it's also carrageenan free, and you guys know how much I advocate for carrageenan free products. Next up, I'm adding in 2 tablespoons of almond butter, high in vitamin E, riboflavin, niacin, manganese, plus it gives you a dose of protein. A teaspoon of maple syrup for a little bit of sweetness, and then I blend that up and you get this wonderfully creamy dip. Pairing that with some strawberries that are high in vitamin C, potassium, vitamin K, and some apple slices, which are also high in vitamin C and flavonoids. And then some gluten-free pretzels, because I love the combo of like the salty pretzel with this like dip. It tastes amazing. And I love that you can make a whole big batch of this and then just pair it with whatever fruits you have and whatever fruits you like all week long. Next up, we're making muffins 2 ways. So I'm going to start off by making the base of our muffins. I'm using some ground flax because we're going to be making a flax egg. So it's high in omega-3s. You add water in and then you get this wonderfully like gelled up egg. It's incredible. And then I'm using some gluten-free flour. You can also use all-purpose flour if you're not gluten-free. 1 cup of oats, and I love adding oats to muffins because it increases the fiber content. It's a complex carb, which means it'll regulate your blood sugar and you won't get a blood sugar spike. I'm adding in some baking powder to help the muffins rise, and then just tossing up the dry ingredients. Moving on to our wet, I'm using the Silk unsweetened almond beverage. This has no added sugar. You guys know how much I love no added sugar. It has as much calcium as dairy milk and is high in vitamin D. Back to our cultured coconut again. You guys know I love this stuff, and I'm adding this into the muffins because it makes the muffins wonderfully moist. It's delicious. I highly recommend. It has 1 gram of sugar per serving, and let's face it, it's just so creamy and delicious. I had this for breakfast this morning as well. Then I'm adding in some maple syrup for a little bit of sweetness. And then I'm going to be adding in the flax egg that we made. As you can see, it kind of thickens and gels up, which is going to help the muffins kind of bind together and acts as an egg would. It's so useful. I'm whisking it together, all of the wet ingredients, just so that it's all mixed together evenly and we don't have any like clumps of the cultured coconut or anything. I'm adding in the wet to the dry, and then I'm just going to be folding the muffin batter together. And I love, this is like the base of our muffins, and then we're going to be adding different things to it. And I love how easy it is just to make this muffin batter that you can just have for the week. You can have it all week long in your lunches, your dinners, whatever you want. Once that's done, I'm splitting it into 2 because we're going to be making 2 different flavors. First off, I'm adding some blueberries to 1. It has high fiber, vitamin C, and folate. I'm also going to be zesting in some lemon, which is high in copper and potassium. And I love the combination of blueberry and lemon. Folding this together, the lemon really kind of elevates it. For the next one, I'm going to be slicing up some banana, which is high in potassium, as well as some strawberries. You guys already know all about the strawberries. Then I'm adding in the strawberry and banana into the second half of our muffin base and folding the fruit in. I love how loaded with fruit these are. They're so delicious and they make the perfect snack that you can eat all week long. I'm then putting that into a greased muffin tin. You want to make sure you grease them because if you don't, they will stick. And just putting that into 12, so this whole batch will make about 12, and then I'm baking that at 350 for about 20 minutes. And these are how they turned out. They're wonderfully loaded with fruit, perfect snack to have all week long, and you have two different kinds. You have the strawberry banana and the blueberry lemon. So good. Next up, we're making smoothies two ways. So I'm starting off with the silk almond beverage. You guys know I love this stuff. I go through probably about a carton a week. I love it. It's high in vitamin D. There's no cholesterol. Love it. Then I'm adding in half a cup of the cultured coconut. Love that this makes the smoothies nice and creamy. It's delicious. And then I'm going to be blending that up, and we're going to be pouring that into an ice cube tray because this is going to be the base of our smoothies, and I'm going to freeze it, and then you can use it all week long. So for the first one, I'm using some spinach high in iron and some matcha, which is high in antioxidants. And then I'm putting in half an avocado. It's going to help keep you full. And this is a green smoothie and it's green, so I feel like it just kind of goes. Putting that into my blender, and also a quarter of a banana as well. And then I'm taking those frozen cubes. See how they make like a base? It's perfect. You just add some cubes. I put a little bit more almond beverage to make it nice and liquidy. I blend it up, and you have this wonderfully green matcha smoothie that you kind of had prepped ice cubes before. It makes it nice and cold. It's perfect. Next up, we're making a cinnamon bun one. So I'm adding in a quarter cup of oats as well as 3 dates. And dates are amazing because they give it a nice caramel flavor without adding in any sugar. Some more of our prepped ice cubes with the almond beverage and the cultured coconut. A quarter teaspoon of cinnamon, and cinnamon is great for regulating your blood sugar. Half of a banana, as well as some more of the almond beverage, just to make it more like runny and liquidy so that we can blend our smoothly. And when you blend it up, this is what it looks like. It's so delicious. So you have your cinnamon bun smoothie and your matcha green smoothie. Perfect snacks to have all week long. And we have the base of our ice cubes that are gonna make this super simple to make. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed the recipes. As always, if you recreate them, don't forget to tag me so that I can see all your beautiful creations. It makes me so happy on Instagram when like you guys tag me and you love the recipes and they turn out so good. So happy about that. Don't forget to watch the playlist and go check out Nikki's video next. She's making some lunches. They look so good. There's this Asian kale slaw with like this creamy ginger like peanut dressing. Anyways, it looks delicious. I know I'm going to be making that, so make sure you go check out her video next and all the rest of them in the playlist. And yep, thanks again to Silk for sponsoring this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!